On August 13, 2020, Fortnite just disappeared from millions of phones around the world. Apple banned it, Google banned it, players were left staring at error messages, unable to update or even play the game they once loved. But behind this digital blackout was a secret battle, a plan crafted by Epic Games to take on two of the biggest tech giants in the world, and a lawsuit that nearly killed Fortnite, the game as we know it. To understand why this lawsuit even mattered, we have to go back to the golden era of Fortnite, 2018. Fortnite had taken over those screens worldwide, breaking records and redefining what a video game could be. Seasons after seasons, Epic Games kept rising the stakes, and in Season 3, players watched a mysterious comet appear in the sky, and in Season 4, that comet finally struck, transforming the map forever. And in Season 5, entire chunks of the map shifted into a wild desert landscape. By mid-2018, Fortnite had over 125 million players. It was making billions of dollars in revenue fueled by one key idea: cosmetics. From record-breaking Twitch streams to sold-out esports events, from virtual concerts that drew millions to kids everywhere, mastering the last dance move, Fortnite had become a global phenomenon. A huge part of that success that supercharged it all was mobile gaming. In March 2018, Fortnite launched on iOS. Suddenly players could jump into matches anywhere, on the way to school, in bed at night, even in the bathroom. Mobile was a goldmine. By the end of 2018, Fortnite just earned over 1 billion just on mobile. But there was a problem. Apple and Google were taking a cut, and Apple and Google both demanded a 30% cut of every purchase made inside the app. And for Epic Games, that was just unacceptable. Every time a player bought V-Bucks on mobile, Apple and Google would take 30%. For Epic, that meant hundreds of millions of dollars lost every year. Epic CEO Timmy Swinson had been complaining about it for years. But in 2020, Epic decided to finally fight back. They didn't just fight, they planned a digital ambush. CEO Timmy Swinson wanted to challenge that 30% fee. They hatched a plan. A secret plan. On August the 13th, 2020, Epic quietly sneaked in a new update into Fortnite mobile app. This update allowed players to buy V-Bucks directly from Epic, bypassing Apple and Google entirely. Players logging into Fortnite mobile were suddenly offered a cheaper way to buy V-Bucks directly from Epic. No Google, no Apple, just lower prices. It was cheaper for players, but it broke Apple's rules. Within hours, Apple struck first. Fortnite was suddenly removed from the Apple Store. Google followed a few hours later, and suddenly, Fortnite's mobile's empire was just gone. But Epic was ready. Just moments later after the ban, Epic declared war and filed a lawsuit against Apple and Google, two tech giants. Then in September 2021, after months of testimony, the verdict was finally announced. The winner, Apple. The judges came to the decision and said Apple was not running a monopoly. Epic technically lost the battle, but there was still a major twist. The court ordered Apple to let developers tell users about cheaper ways to pay outside the Apple Store. A small victory for Epic, but not enough to bring Fortnite back to mobile. Even after the verdict, the damage was already done. Fortnite mobile's audience, once 10 of millions of strong fan-based players, vanished overnight, and the player base splintered across console and PC. Even as Epic appealed the ruling, Apple refused to let Fortnite back on iOS for years, and for players who relied on mobile devices, Fortnite was just simply gone.